Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of A Gardener's Journey Homestead. We're in the second week of November. Today it is beautiful. Yes, and so we're in that season that's true fall, where it is really nice during the day and then it dips down really cold at night. But this week is particularly warm. It's 72 degrees today, but it'll be 32 degrees tonight. And so I am loving it. I'm enjoying it. And so today I'm going to take you on the journey with me. We're going to do a garden tour of how things are going and what's been happening over the last 30 days. I try to do these once a month around the same time so you can kind of see the progress. So we're going to start at the greenhouse, and I have something new in the greenhouse, of course. So can't wait to show you. Let's go. Hey guys, it's quite warm in the greenhouse today. It's 96 degrees. So I've put up all the sides and opened it up. It's 72, around 70, or maybe 68 outside. It's supposed to get up to 72. So anyway, it's hard to believe it's the second week of November and it's still 96 degrees in the greenhouse. But let me show you what's going on in the greenhouse and the progress we've made over the last 30 days. So stopping here first, here is my eucalyptus that I'm growing. I planted that on October the 3rd, so it's sprouting and it's going well. And then there is my moringa plant. She's doing well. And so we'll stop here at bed number 1. You guys probably, if you didn't see, I posted a video on last week about my pepper plants. I went ahead and got all my peppers off before the first freeze. But y'all look here. Somebody says, oh, no, I'm not done yet. You can see there's a pepper coming there. But the carrots are slowly but surely coming. There's the parsley. There's some chives back there. You can see the lettuce is getting a little bit bigger here. And then we have some cilantro right there. Y'all, one of the things is I feel like things in the raised bed in the greenhouse are growing much slower than the raised beds outside my house and the stuff that's in the ground. So if y'all have any, I don't know, words on that, let me know. Here's my red lettuce. It is doing okay. We haven't picked off of it yet, just because we've been picking the ones that's in the back of the house. But you can see the cabbage. Y'all, I feel like it's in the same spot as it was last month. Like it's there. It's not dying, but it's not growing at all very fast. You can see that the lettuce back here is doing good. So yeah, so that's what's going on there. But y'all, this marigold is still trying to be the star of the show. She has really bloomed and blossomed. Look at that. It gives me so much joy. So pretty. And so in this bed are the mustard greens. So I have 2 that's doing really, really well. I have another one that's coming up. And then y'all here, it's like there, but slow. And also my spinach, there, but slow. But let me show you my new thing. Look at this. Y'all, I'm so in love. Okay, so this is my new raised bed in the greenhouse. This is from Vigo Garden. I will put a link down below. So it's a metal raised bed. It's circular. It is 17 inches high and 42 inches deep. So I'm going to have one here and eventually there'll be one there. So there'll be twins. So this is what I planted in this one. Y'all, I have some ornamental kale in the center, and then I just have pansies around it. I just planted this morning. So again, I love it. I love it. I love it. So what I'll do, obviously, when it's spring and summer, I'll change these flowers out. I may make one an herb garden, just have it full of herbs, or I may do flowers. I want something that I'm calling pollinator row. So I've thought about putting pollinator row like right here down in the center of the greenhouse, meaning just tons of flowers, but it's nothing but a row of flowers that are pollinators to help, you know. And so, yeah, anyway, that's what I'm thinking. So let's go on this side of the raised bed. You can see this is my dino kale. Something has been eating it. So I've sprayed some BT on it. Hopefully it will come back. There is a cabbage. It's doing well. Now see, that cabbage seems like it's doing well. Its leaves are bigger, starting to curl inwards a little bit. That's a Brussels sprout back there. That's another kale. But then, like, y'all see this kale? Why is it so slow? I don't know. And then you see I have some beets in the center. This bed here, it is not the rising star. I had a lot of pests that came in and ate up my broccoli and my cauliflower. So this is what's left. I have one good broccoli there. My carrots are good. A lot of them did not take. So you can see I don't have to do any thinning because it's so few of them. That's a Brussels sprout. I think that is another broccoli. So, and there's one little cauliflower hanging on. So a lot of this bed is empty because the pests got it, and I don't even think I'm going to replant anything in it. I'm thinking it might be too late. So we'll see. And then this is the bed that's still empty from the sweet potatoes that I don't think I'm going to do anything with it this fall. Okay. So let's walk down this way, and you can see my squash. These are brulee squash from Johnny Seeds. They're doing well. And it's a mini squash, so I'm not sure how big they get. So I'm just going to keep watching them. But you can see they're already starting to turn just a little bit. There's another marigold that has taken off. These are the peppers that we did last week. As you can see, somebody doesn't want to let go because they're still trying to come and bloom. You know what? I'll take it. I will take it. That's another squash there that's doing well. One thing that I'm seeing is that y'all see this damage like on the squash. I'm not sure. I read that it could be underwatering, so I've watered it more. Of course, when it's really cool, I have not been watering as much in the greenhouse. But with these days being 70, I'm trying to water more. So y'all let me know if you have any tips on the brulee or the honey nut squash, why the leaves would look like that. If it's not underwatering, if it's something different. My Swiss chard there is slowly sprouting up. Kale over there. There's a cabbage where the leaves look good, but it's not starting to curl yet. And y'all here, look at all of my greens. I'm so happy with the mustard greens. I am going to harvest them today or tomorrow. I wanted to do this video before I harvest it so that you can at least see. I can't wait to see how much I have. So yeah, I'm going to harvest and maybe I'll do a video on that. But all this whole row is mustard and collard greens. I'm really excited. They look really, really good. So I'm going to pick all of those. Again, you can see the marigolds are doing well. I have some beets coming up there. And it's so odd. Again, y'all, I planted this beet in the ground probably a month after I planted in the raised bed. And that one is much further ahead. Okay, on this side, these two rows are all collard greens. I'm really excited about that. As you probably can guess, we love collard greens. And there's nothing like collard greens from the garden. It tastes much better. And so I wanted to see how many I could grow, how long it would last. Again, you, of course, collard greens cut down. So I'll be doing the first harvest of the greens, like I said, either today or tomorrow when I get out here and can do it. And we'll see how many we have to freeze. And then we'll see how quickly they grow back and how much we have all season long. So I can't wait to see. This right here is a broccoli that's doing well. So yeah, I'll just walk down. You guys can see how all the greens are doing well. Over here, the black-eyed peas, I think they're on their way out. You can see there's a lot of brown and stuff. So I thought peas were good in the winter, but maybe it's not black eyed peas. Maybe it's just the sugar snap peas. I'm not really sure. So again, leave me a comment down below if you know. I'll take all the suggestions. But yeah, you can see the greens are growing well. I'm really, really proud of them. So, oh, this poor guy is getting too big. He's leaning. So we'll get him as well. So y'all, that's pretty much what's going on in the greenhouse. So good progress in the last 30 days on a lot of the stuff. Good progress the last few days on a lot of stuff. Slow progress on others. But what do I always say? It's a journey. We're learning as we're going, and we're grateful for the harvest that we're going to have. So that's the greenhouse. I'll also take you to the back and let you see what's going on behind the house on the raised beds. Guys, we're in the back of the house. Let's start with the green stalk. Y'all, look at my little mums up there. I put those up there because mums will last through the winter. And it gives me a pop of color, and I love flowers. I have some oregano here that is growing. My lettuce is growing slow, but it is growing. You can see I have some Merlot lettuce coming in there. That is carrots from the last time that I did the green stalk or a garden tour update. I had planted carrots. You can see that those have sprouted. Let's see what else we have. That is beets right there. More herbs. That's basil, carrots. Yeah, so overall, I would say the green stalk is doing good. Like I said, I didn't plant something in every one, but you can see that I have some stuff. So let's walk over here to the first raised bed. I put the greenhouse cover on. If you remember from the last video, the cover that I had on was an insect cover. This is the greenhouse cover that comes with it. And I've had it zipped up because, like I said, at nights it's getting like 30, 32 degrees. I had this open one day, y'all, and you can see the pest damage. Something got in here. I opened it up to water it, and within that time, something got in here. You can see overall that it's doing okay. It's not great. Yeah, I cannot believe this was when I had the in between me switching the insect cover to the greenhouse cover. I opened up for one day and something got in there. But you can see I still love this because it's easy. You can see it has zippers all the way. I don't want to unzip it all because nightfall is coming. I'm going to have to put it all back together. But you can kind of see how things are growing in there. So it's good. Not great, but we're going to keep at it. So this right here, as you can see, I have my row cover on this bed. Oh, the ants, the ants, the ants. That literally, y'all, just happened with all of the ants. I pulled this back because it's nice outside today and I wanted to get some sun. But this is the bed with the lettuce and the carrots that we thinned on another video. They may need to be thinned again, but you can see they're doing great. They're looking good and healthy. The lettuce, I have harvested this, I think 3 times already. So it may be looking a little bare today just because we had salad over the weekend. And I've picked on it 2 or 3 times. It's grown back and I've picked it. So it's in the growing back stage. But that bed I'm happy with. It's doing well. This right here is the bed of garlic that I planted. Let's see. It's probably been maybe 9 or 10 days since I planted. And you can see I have some sprouts coming up. Let me see if I can get a good angle. You can see that I got some there sprouting up. So I anticipate over the next week or so, I'll have more sprouting up. Yep, there's another one there. You can see in there. So That's this bed. And of course, I'm not covering the garlic because the garlic can take the cooler temperatures. This bed here is the bed with the red onions. And remember, y'all, I reseeded this bed twice. I had some old seeds, so I'm sure that's why they didn't take on the right-hand side. The left-hand side did pretty well. So I have some scallions and red onions growing, but I still have another half of the bed that didn't. It took sporadically. So like it's there, but not all the way down. So if you have tips on onions, let me know. And then remember, y'all, the last garden update is when I discovered I had broccoli grown and I didn't know it. We actually ate that broccoli. And you can see I have some damage there that I need to get rid of. But the broccoli is doing okay, doing much better than it was before I had the cover on it. And we've eaten off this broccoli once. That's a nice, pretty head of broccoli growing right there. Then I have another one there, so I'm excited about that. And again, y'all, it's been so cold, so this has the row cover on it as well. I'll try to dip in here so you can see how everything is doing. So y'all, overall, in the last 30 days, we have had some growth. We've had some progress. Things are growing, still battling with a few pests in certain areas. And I would say overall, things that are in the ground are growing well. Things in the raised bed outside the house are growing well. The things in the raised bed in the greenhouse are going a little bit slower. But let's see what happens over the next 30 days as the temperature dips more consistently. Because a lot of those things are cold, hardy plants, so they like the cold. So let's see if they burst up and do better. But I'm thankful and grateful for what we have so far. So already, y'all, we've eaten one head of broccoli from the garden. We've eaten we've had lettuce, I think 3 times for big salads. And then, y'all, I'm going to harvest my greens. And so I know that's enough to make a meal. So we're just getting started. I'm excited. Thank you guys for going on the journey with me. Remember, gardening is a journey. Let's grow together. I'll see you guys next time.